Hi, and welcome to Purposeful Progress newsletter. I'm Shannon Lövgren. I am here to give you tips and tricks on sustainability, life hacks, and introduce you to a fabulous change maker of the week. So let's get into it. Hi, change makers. This weekend, after a night of dancing, my friends and I decided to end the evening at a rooftop bar, fully dressed as showgirls. And a shout out to Taylor Swift. We're having a great time. But when we arrived at this rooftop bar, we were looking for a place to sit, and we were invited to join a large group of professional looking people who turned out to be businessmen, politicians, artists, all wrapping up their own event. And then after clearing up that we were not, in fact, real showgirls coming off of our shift, one of them turned to me and asked, "What do you do?" And in that joyful, like free-flowing moment of a great night, instead of listing my LinkedIn profile, I simply said, "I inspire people to do the good they were meant to do." And when I said that, it felt so right. It was not rehearsed. It was not polished. It was not trying to be witty or impress. It just felt authentic. And to my surprise, he didn't even blink. He smiled and said, "Oh, that is so interesting. We were just talking about how to find the good we're meant to do and how to actually act on it." So there we were at 2 in the morning, stone cold sober with our pricey mocktails in a beautiful rooftop setting. And we had a conversation about purpose and possibility and the joy of connecting through what matters most. And going forward, that's the energy I want to bring. And I hope you do too. So I have an assignment. I want you to define for yourself the good that you were meant to do. And don't think about anybody else's idea of what you could or should do. Define what you know in your heart is the contribution that you were meant to make in this world. And then write it down and then share it with somebody. And if the person you share it with doesn't get it or doesn't support you, red flag, reach out to me. I'm here to cheer you on, to remind you of your power, and to champion the good you were meant to do in the world. That's what I do. Hi, it is my pleasure to welcome the change maker of the week, Parth Verma. Parth, tell me about yourself and what you're passionate about.
Thanks for having me, Shannon. I'm Parth. I'm from India. I'm a mechanical engineer and a Visionaries Fellow. I'm developing a hybrid technology named Carbon Bank. It solves carbon capture with energy storage in a two-in-one fashion, and we use cryogenics as our core technology.
Interesting. And tell me, how do you identify as a change maker, Parth?
I identify myself as a change maker because I'm developing this technology. And if I focus on the carbon capture, so carbon capture is an expensive technology and it is energy intensive as well. You cannot use fossil-based power to capture CO2. It will defeat the purpose. So you need to use renewable power. But the challenge with the renewable power is it has low capacity utilization factor due to its intermittent nature. So for that, we have energy storage solution. But we have two extreme energy storage solutions. First is battery-based storage, and second is pumped hydro. And they have their own disadvantages. So the more renewables we add into the grid, the more electric grid becomes unstable. So these are all problems intertwined. We with the carbon bank are solving this challenge. That's how I call myself a change maker.
I mean, that they say that storing energy is one of the biggest challenges that we face in addressing the climate crisis. So this is amazing. I love that. So what are you working on right now, and how can we help you reach your goals?
Right now, we are developing a pilot for a carbon bank near a coastal area in India. And we are also reaching out to different partners, philanthropic partners or strategic partners for a strategic partnership because we need to do this for a long-term thing. It's not just like a small pilot. Uh, because we have SDG goals 2030 in mind. And I think most of the countries are not able to achieve the SDG goals more on the energy space, because we have seen in America also, um, drill baby drill campaign, and in India also there are certain things happening. But I think it is not a part of an individual, not for the just me or you. We can do this thing together and bring the change.
I love that we can do this together. And that's what the Purposeful Progress newsletter is about. We're trying to build community of people who want to make a positive difference in the world. So I am so happy to have you on it this week. And thank you. And I wish you all the luck. We will put all of the information in the notes below so you can contact him if you're a philanthropist or if an investor or a partner. Help him do the good that he wants to do in this world. And with that, I say thank you for being part of the Purposeful Progress newsletter, and we will see you next week. Thanks for watching the Purposeful Progress newsletter. Hit like and subscribe, tap that bell so you don't miss an episode. And if you want to go deeper, look into my Sustainability for Changemakers course and subscribe to our newsletter. Links are below. And if you would like one-on-one coaching with me, go to shannonlövgren.com. And I will see you next time.